I'm Annie from Lightworker 613, and today we're going to see your sexual profile. Welcome to another video. Thank you very much for joining us. So last week we talked about your person's, your soulmate or twin flame, sexual energy profile, and this week we're going to talk about yours. So if you haven't watched that video, go watch that video after this one if you want. The link is going to be on the description or the comments. And here we have your sexual imprint. So first of all, I just wanted to say that these arts are on our Etsy. I drew them and they are full of sacred sexuality blessings, and I'm gonna talk about them more in your reading. But if you feel connected with any of them, you can buy them on our Etsy store. And for you watching this video, you have a discount code. So just look down below, and you find a link with a discount code for our store. And also that I'm gonna be using this lovely deck that Flavia and I created, and you can also download it on our Etsy store. And like we did, we printed it and we cut it so then I can use it. I'm gonna use it today for you. Okay. And I also wanted to mention that if you're new to sacred sexuality, we're having this huge series now of pick a card readings regarding sacred sexuality, but you can learn more about any of this in our Patreon. We have so many videos and classes regarding sacred sexuality. The link to the Patreon is gonna be down below as well. And yeah, so if you want to, know more about the practices and things like that, you can go there. So for your choices today, you have this lovely art, and it goes with this citrine. You have this one that goes with this blue quartz or blue aventurine, and you have this one that goes with this red Jasper. So just pause the video if you want and choose the one that calls to your heart, and I'm gonna see you in your reading. So hello again, pile number one. So if you chose this one, the energy signature here is deep love and commitment and trust. That's what the light language here also ignites in you and activates in you, is that deep remembrance as well of your own power, your own self-love, and the love that you have to share and to offer. Let me see. This is also on our Valentine's card if you want to get that on our Etsy. And here we have a citrine, which is a sun kind of energy, right? It helps you in your manifestation. So if you pick this deck, it might be that you are willing to manifest a person in the physical. So this is a very powerful crystal, and this one in particular, it is a twin crystal, you see? So it already has this strong connection with twin flames. It works a lot with the divine masculine as well. So today we have 3 cards that are going to be representing your sexual energy. Your sexual profile, right? And again, I didn't mention that in the other video, but if I say anything you don't like, if it doesn't resonate, it's great, it's fine, it doesn't matter. And what I'm saying here is not like a unconditional truth or anything, like all of those card readings, they are to help empower and guide you if you feel like so, or just to entertain you. Nothing here is just, your unconditional truth, because you are your own God. I just wanted to mention that. Okay, so we're gonna read into your sexual profile, or maybe how your partners experience your sexual energy. So first we have the Knight of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. That is nice. We have the World, a job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. A path towards enlightenment. Ooh. And we have Six of Air, things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So when I'm reading this in a sexual content, right, in a sexual way, you are very connected with your emotions and with your um, with how sex makes you feel more in a emotional kind of way than even a physical way, right? And that you are very in touch with your emotions, or that might be a trait that you might be working on, and or maybe something that you are starting to tap into, and this is telling you you can do it, and that you are very compassionate in your interactions, right? And that you like to make the other person feel joyful when you are having sex with them or just entertaining any sexual uh, content at all with other people and with yourself. That feeling joy and feeling that excitement, again with this crystal and this energy, there's a lot here that you want it to be an experience that brings you excitement and joy, and not just, the other stuff. So I feel like also that you might be a very romantic kind of person, even if you don't like to say you are, and that you want sex, we'll say, to sweep you off your feet, And when I said that, it was 333 on my camera, huh? That you just don't want something normal in a way, right? Not the general kind of sexual experiences that people have. You want something that is just like, yes, this is so exciting, this is so magical, and I feel like you believe in that magic. You entertain the idea of magic in your relationships in general, and I feel like that's maybe one of the things that you really want in a partner, right? Someone that can just sweep you off your feet, that can just bring in that excitement and that happiness, that and the magic and the romance that sex can bring. Not only sex, but all of your relationships. So we were talking about sex, about news for you, and also that you are a very trustworthy kind of person. So I feel like maybe you only have selected people in your life, even not only like sexual partners, but people that you really give your full energy to, because I feel like there might be even this sense of mystery in you, because you are so connected with your emotions. And I feel like you might be someone that what you want, so you're not just gonna give yourself for something that is not worth of your time, attention, body, So that's a very good thing. And again, if this is something you're working on, this is validating that you can. This is a reading on your sexual energy at its peak, and the more that you embody these things, the more you can feel like home. But again, if it doesn't resonate, you might as well just do whatever you want about that, But anyway, so I feel like you might be this person that you already know what you want in your life, and you're not really willing to just give yourself sexually or mentally or emotionally to something that doesn't feel exciting or like home, right? So I feel like there is a lot of wisdom in the way that you see your sexual energy, the way that you work with your sexual energy, and the way that you give your sexual energy, which is just a beautiful, beautiful place to be. um Let me see what else. And again, I feel like when you are interacting with other people sexually, and if you are like a virgin or you haven't really had any sexual encounters with other people, I may be reading how you might be, the potential. You can read into this whatever resonates with you. But again, is that you want to bring that sense of, oh, that was a job well done to the other person, even to yourself sometimes, because pleasing yourself is also sacred sexuality, right? But you want to get the job done, and you want it to be like, wow, what the hell, what just hit me. And that might be one of the things that your partners feel when they interact with you sexually, is that, oh my god, this person just rocked my world, so you have that potential, if not something that you are already aware of, and the way that they perceive you as well, right? So, and also, like, there is a lot of wisdom again with this energy, with like using sexual energy to in the path of enlightenment, of remembering your divinity, right? Remembering the God within you or goddess within you. So there's a lot in this energy as well that is so wise and so old soul kind of thing, right? Even if not talking about earthly years, but just the your soul and the wisdom that your soul has And I feel like when people interact with you sexually, they can feel that because they feel like they can trust you, that they even have that sense of respect towards you, right? It's like, ooh, this is a god, this is a goddess, right? So you have that imprint on people. Even before they have sex with you, I see like people can be just seeing that in you already. um, and that you are very, very wise. And that makes you desirable for a lot of people and for, of course, your divine partner. Things are looking up. We can read that into sexual. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So, again, I read this as uh, some kind of adventure in sex, right? In sometimes wanting to spice things up a little, or to just maybe communicate some stuff or try some different things, and feeling safe to communicate those things, right? Because in every relationship, communication is one of the pillars, right? So this might be validating for you that, yes, speaking your truth, speaking what you want, because I feel like you're very good at giving what they want, in any kind of relationship at all. But we are talking about sex today. So maybe your focus is to please the other person, to, make sure that they are having fun and enjoying themselves. And it's also very important for you to communicate in your partnerships what you want, right? What you want to experience, what you want to do, what you want to try out, or what feels good for you and what doesn't, because I feel like as you are so compassionate, sometimes you might be like, oh, but this isn't that great, but they're having so much fun. It's like they're enjoying themselves so much, or they think that they are pleasing me so much, so I'm just gonna let that be. But your partners really want you to voice your wishes, right? The things that you want to explore. And that's what I'm hearing from your higher self and the collective of your twin flame, or whatever you want to call them, is that they like it when you say it, because that turns people on, right? When you say what you want, when you are confident enough to just ask for it. So it might be already something that you are already very good on, or something that they are tipping on, so you can get that going, is that voicing what you want with confidence, with just feeling safe to just be like, yeah, that's what I like, and I want it like that. And they're gonna be like, ooh, this is hot. So I feel like you have a lot of this commitment kind of energy as well. It's like feeling safe. Maybe you like this kind of like being committed with someone before you give yourself into any sexual energy or whatever it is, or that stability may be very important for you, because you give yourself in. I feel like you just go with your heart opened, and that might as well have caused you some pain in the past, but this card is telling you that this difficult situation is off. So maybe for some of you, that's something that happened, and they really wanted to validate that it's not gonna be like that anymore. So with your next partnership, with your next relationship, things are looking up, things are getting better. So the next question is, what do you offer to your partners in sacred sexuality? What energy do you bring to them? What is it that you offer them with your sexual energy? And we have sovereignty. That's powerful. So again, a lot of wisdom from your soul, a lot of just bringing them this energy of, I feel like I am enlightened when I'm with you, not only sexually, but again, we're talking about sex. So when they have sex with you, if it is in the astral, if it is in the physical, if this being is not in your life yet, they feel enlightened because you bring that energy to them, right? You bring that energy of, wow, I'm God now. It's like that connection with your inner power, with your sovereignty, right? And again, this energy is yours and you can play around with it. So if you want to even just do it alone, you can bring this awareness, to all of this, and bring that into your own experiences sexually. If you are alone, if you're just pleasing yourself, you can use your own sexual energy to help you see how sovereign you are, how empowered you are, but that's the thing that you give to, oh, there's a tiny little bug here, do you see? The energy that you bring to your partners. My camera did a weird thing. I hope it didn't stop anything. Anyways, So now let's get any other messages from your higher self to you from this here. What do they want you to know right now? So get 2. So the first one now, oh, that's nice. Alchemy and magic. Work with the elements. You are an alchemist, turning everything into gold. So again, they are telling you to empower this, empower this sex magic, this alchemy, because you already got it. That's awesome. And then we have sound alchemy, again, alchemy, that's another thing. Did I mention? Yeah, like with your voice, it's like speaking your truth, speaking what you want. That plays a role in this sex magic here. That's nice. Sound is healing. Align all of your energy centers. Vibrate on the frequency of love. So it's telling you to maybe use some sound alchemy, meaning like frequencies, binaural beats, things like that, to help you empower this sexual energy even more. And also that this alchemy, this sex magic, the alchemy of Isis or Horus, however you want to see that, the old sacred sexuality thing that we teach on our Patreon, it helps you align all of your chakras, right? Your energy centers here, so all of your chakras. And again, as I said, you can use this for yourself and you can use that with your partner. So I feel like the overall message here right now for you is that working with this can be super beneficial for you in the moment. Whatever it is that you're working on, whatever healing you're working on, if you're working on helping other people heal or any of the cases, right? It can be so empowering for you to work on this sexual energy in an alchemical kind of way. So I'm being guided to pull some songs for you to connect with your sexual energy and with your divine partner's sexual energy. So I'm gonna pick 3. Oh, this one they're saying, okay, this one, and okay, 2. So let's see what songs Spirit has for you. So the first one is Body Party by Sierra. We have Gorilla by Bruno Mars, Sex on Fire, Kings of Leon, and Drunk in Love by Beyonce. So those are ways, maybe songs you can play when you are body playing. I'm sorry, I'm so silly. Anyways, guys, so thank you very much for watching. If you haven't watched your divine partners, your soulmates reading on this thing, you can click down below. I love when you guys comment, so let me know how it resonates with you, and make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any videos. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello guys, so if you picked this crystal and this little image, I'm gonna share a little bit about the feelings here. So this is a sacred sexual image, they are working with their chakras and with empowering their holy grail, and working with those energies and the 2 serpents and things like that. And the energy here is of deep surrender and trust, and deep love is what it represents. And this crystal is a blue aventurine or a blue quartz. It has a very soothing kind of energy, very healing and very it connects a lot with manifestations as well. So for this one, for the blue one, it can help you align your mind to what you want to manifest. So here we have this card. So the three ones here, we're gonna get like an overall reading about your sexual energy, maybe how your twin flame or divine partner or your partners see you in a sexual way, and also any traits or any messages that might come through, about your sexual imprint. So we first have Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. Okay, traditional viewpoints or methods. Spiritual organizations seek out mentors or like-minded friends. I don't resonate with this, but I'm gonna explain it now. Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. And Page of Earth, scholarly, dependable, patient, and successful. So I feel like you have a very youthful kind of energy regarding sex. Not that you might be young or anything, but just the overall energy from your sexual imprint is that it's very new and exciting, and even sometimes just you just go for it, you know, which is awesome. You know, that's a thing that can be very, very exciting, right? And that sometimes you might think too much. That's what I'm getting, you know? Even though you might just, okay, I'm just gonna go and do it. But maybe after you go like, ooh, but what now? You know, maybe I'm just, what did I do? You know? So that might be just an indication of something for you to pay attention on, or take whatever I say as it resonates, as I said in the beginning. Um, so there is this kind of, maybe I feel like two kind of different energies here, so I'm gonna read both of them, because again, I'm reading for a lot of people. So there is this energy that is more like, okay, I'm grounded and I'm patient and I'm gonna take my sweet time to please myself and others, you know, to please my partner. And I'm going to, you know, analyze stuff, you know, like analyze how I feel and how they feel and how I look and how they look, and how this situation can bring us whatever it is that it can bring us, you know. And there's very, very grounded kind of energy, and very connected with your own way of thinking, you know. It's like you already have your set ways of thinking, or the things that you want, the things that you like, and you have that very grounded kind of energy regarding all of this, you know. And that you also like to give into that energy with stability, right? With um what is the word, with grounding, I don't know, anyways. And also that maybe you might be someone that really likes to learn about sex, you know, like you like to study about it, you like to watch videos and read books about sexuality, and it might be something that really excites you and makes you feel like connected, right? That's the other thing. But yes, again, like your sexual imprints, like you're gonna take your sweet time, you know. It's like there's no rush, we're just gonna take our time here. And that meaning like in this sexual act, or just even before, right? When you are meeting someone and you want to feel that deep connection, you know, you want to evolve things one step at a time and not just jump into it and do that. That's the first energy I feel. And then I feel this other energy, because again, reading for a lot of people, that you might just be like impulsive, like whoop, I'm gonna go and do it, you know. I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna take charge and I'm gonna go and do it. And maybe sometimes you go like, ooh, maybe I was too fast, you know, or maybe this or that, or maybe that doesn't even occur to you. It's like, yep, I did it and I like it, you know, because I feel safe to do so. So that's the other energy. And again, if both resonates, maybe, you know, whatever it is for you, you know. So I feel safe in my sexuality, I feel safe in my choices, I feel safe in my expression, I feel confident, and I'll just go and freaking do it, because who has time to waste, right? So I feel that kind of energy as well, even though it's very kind of logical in a way. It's not an impulsivity that will just like, I just met you and I'll just throw myself at you. No, there is that sense of, ooh, I like this, but into the moment, right? Okay, when you decide I'm gonna go and do it, it's decided, you know. Nothing can really change your mind after that. And I mean, everybody might be resonating or whatever. You know. So maybe both energies, maybe you like to play both ways as well, right? In any way, not only like in the both energies, but maybe you might be bisexual as well. You know. So you open yourself out and you allow yourself to experience different things without being too pragmatic or too let's say what is it, judgmental, right, about anything. You just go and taste it and see if it's good for you. If not, you're gonna be like, okay, that didn't work, and that's fine. Or maybe it's like, ooh, I just learned about something new, you know, I just went, you know, and did it and it paid off. So there is this sense of daring as well in this energy, you know, which is very, very cool. It's like, yeah, I've got this and I'll go and I'll do it. So maybe it's some energy that you've been working on, maybe it's something that you find attractive and you already have it, you know, but you haven't really tapped into it. But it might also be just something that you know you've got, you know. It's like, yeah, I know what I want and I'm gonna go and get it because I deserve it, you know. So I feel like that's the point to get to, you know. If you're not yet, I'm sorry, if you are not there yet, that's the place you are kind of walking into, right? It's feeling confident and worthy, and just knowing that, yes, this is what I like and I deserve to get what I like only, you know? I don't need to compromise with other energies. I don't need to compromise with just getting this much or that little. It's just, no, I'm deserving of that successful energy, you know, of that love, of that excitement. I just don't want this thing. Or like, you might be the other way. You're like, I like things to be slow and taken slow, and I know that's how I like it, so I'm gonna voice it, right? But there is this energy that I feel it keeps coming to me, so I'm gonna mention that maybe you are in your head a little bit too much regarding sex, regarding sexuality, regarding having sex with other people. I don't know. Regarding, I don't know. Maybe like with this, I like to learn kind of energy. Maybe you are um, more into the non-physical aspect, and that you don't take as much time in the practice, right? Maybe it's very theoretical for you, sex in general. You know, maybe you know a lot of it about it because you study and you like to learn about it, but maybe you don't have a lot of physical experience. Maybe that's resonating only for a few of you, but I'm getting it, so I'm saying it. Um, so also that you have this very attractive side of you that is that whoever resonates with you and likes this kind of stuff, you know, that you have this upfront kind of energy, but I feel like you use maybe sarcasm, you know, and that people find that attractive about you. It's like regarding this, when you are like flirting with someone, that's what I want to say. You know, when you are into the pursuing of someone or anything, that you use your sarcasm, you use your good humor to tell people how you feel sometimes. You know, that maybe you want to be uh as just like, I'm gonna go and say, it's like, oh, I want to have sex with you. No, you're gonna use like some tactics, some mind kind of intellectual kind of way to express that. Maybe even sarcasm, maybe even just some jokes, you know. It's like you're gonna flirt. And I feel like, you know, the energy that I'm getting now, and let me know if it resonates or not, but it's like you like to play with your prey. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get you wanting it. I'm gonna, you know, make you want it very, very much, and I might not give you too much of a sign beforehand, you know, but when I get you, oh yeah, just wait for it. You know, that's the energy that I'm getting here with this. You know, it's like you want that kind of excitement of getting to know someone, and you know, the whole it's, the game is not the best word, but that's the best I can find right now. The whole game of seducing someone and feeling seduced. Maybe that's something that really excites you about other people, right? When you are attracted to someone, that they are very smart and sharp and sarcastic, right? And I feel like you have that too. And then when you get to, let's say, the business, you take your time. You know, it's like, ooh, I'm gonna make you, you know, lose your mind. So again, if it's something that's doing development for you or whatever, just reading into the energy that I'm getting here. So, and I also feel like in your partnerships, you want to connect with people that are like-minded. You know, it's like you don't want to, even though you like that whole idea of pursuing maybe someone and the whole seduction game, you don't want someone that doesn't connect with you mind to mind and heart to heart. You know, you want them to like the same kind of stuff. That maybe that just excites you in a way. You know, maybe that's what you're looking for in your sexual interactions, like someone that can understand you and that you can feel comfortable with them, and that they understand your sense of humor, for example. Right? Because it can be such a turn off that you just say something and that person doesn't understand what you're meaning. So I feel like that's something that is attractive for your partners, and that you feel attractive about them, is that sharpness. You know, that I'm gonna make like a snark comment right now, and they're just gonna answer you with the same tone, and then you're gonna be like, ooh, this is hot. You know. So that's something that I can feel in this energy. It's like the other person likes that as well, because it's always kind of mind challenging in a way, and that's exciting for you and those partners, because again, it's like you like to learn, so you like to learn about the person as well. So I feel like there's a lot with this energy as well. that you're very giving and very loving, but very selective as well with your energy, the way that you share your energy with other people, and with choosing these other people as well to have this sort of interaction with. You know, maybe you are more like into, okay, I'm gonna check this out first, and then when you go into the whole seduction game, the person doesn't even know what hit them, you know, or they really really know because they are as sharp as you are, but they are playing your game, which is very exciting. So there's a lot of that as well with this with the whole like pursuing, you know, is like wanting to do something more challenging, you see. So you don't like it when it's too easy, maybe, you know, when it's too just given, when the person is just too like melting into your hands at first, right? Maybe you like that kind of, yeah, just answer me, you know. I just heard something very sexual. Just give me that sharp tongue. Oh god. Anyways, did I mention this was, you know, R-rated? Anyhow, so there is this kind of energy that I can feel. So the next question is, what do you offer to your divine partner, you know, in this whole sexual, sacred sexual energy? What do you bring to the table, to the alchemy? And we have patience. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So maybe these people need to chill, you know, and you bring that energy. It's like, okay, let's take our time, you know, let's just enjoy this moment, you know, let's just not stop. That's the energy I'm getting here, you know. It's like, take your time, take it one step at a time, it's fine. Even in the pursue, I mean, not only during the sexual act, but the whole thing that leads you into that. So maybe you're bringing that, or maybe your higher self is telling you to have more patience, you know. Maybe that might be the message for some of you that are watching, that this is all coming, you know, this whole divine union thing. It's like, just take your time. And the other message I'm getting now is that offer all of this to yourself, all of that sexual energy, all that you want from a partner, offer that to you first. That's the way to reach them, in a way, in a physical way. And I also get with this patience is that you just bring that to the person, not only patience, but that sense of calmness, you know, when they are with you, whoever are your partners, when they are with you, they feel so calm and so patient, you know. It's like life is just right now. So there's this now moment kind of feeling, which is very beautiful. So now I'm gonna get here some messages from your higher self, what they want to tell you right now regarding all of this. So we're gonna get two here. So first we have beauty and mirror. Allow yourself to see beauty in everything, including you. Everything is a mirror of your vibration. So again, it's validating what we just said about you honoring yourself, loving yourself, and allowing yourself to just give yourself the energy that you want to receive. And listen. Your guides and ancestors are communicating. Quiet the mind and listen. You are loved. See? It's a very straightforward message for you. You know, they are communicating with you, and maybe even your divine partner, you know, so just open up to listening, because there's just so much in this beautiful connection. So now I'm being guided to pull some songs that can help you connect with this energy, that can help you in your alchemy practices, connecting with your divine partner. So here we have Let's Get It On, Marvin Gaye, I think, I don't know, the Turn Me On, Nora Jones, Hungry Eyes, Eric Carmen, and we have Want It, Emmett Fan. So those are the songs for you. So let me know how they resonate and how the whole reading resonated as well. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, and also to comment below how this resonated with you, because I'm always very, very curious to know. And yeah, subscribe so you don't miss anything. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello again, guys. So if this is the one that you picked, I'm gonna read a little bit into the energy of this picture and the crystal. So here we have this surrender kind of energy, right? And the trusting and the pleasing each other and feeling happy with each other's pleasure. So there's a lot of this energy that might be resonating with you right now. There are so many light language as well. So it's this one in particular, I feel like this card, it's like a portal for trusting that your divine union is here. you know, so that might be resonating with you like that as well. Maybe you are already in divine union with your twin flame, but maybe it's something that you are longing for. So this whole image is a portal for that. It's like, oh, I can connect with this, I can honor and love this, you know, and I can just give in into this energy and surrender. So that's what it means. And then we have this red jasper, which is a very grounding stone, but it also is very fiery. I don't know if you can see, but it's very red. It's a deep red. So it's a very fiery stone, very connected to the root chakra and the opening of the root chakra. So that might be already a sign about your sexual energy. Okay, so with these 3 cards, we're going to get an overall view of your sexual imprint, we'll say, your sexual energy profile, and any messages that might be regarding that, how your partners or your twin flame, soulmate, sees and perceives that sexual energy, or what is attractive about you, whatever it is. Let's see what message we get. So, we have some fire. Okay, Knight of Fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. That's nice. Ace of Fire, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Okay. And the Queen of Air, independent, experience, realistic, witty. So, this is a firecracker here, aren't you? So, sorry. So there's a lot of fire in this pile. And again, we could see that it's a very sexy image, right? So you have this kind of fiery energy, this fiery essence with your sexual energy, and you're very passionate. That's what I'm getting here. You know, that you just, that's the way that your partners see you as well. It's like that fire, that what I'm getting now is the fire goddess and a fire god, you know, that you are just so passionate in the way that you even show up. And I'm seeing that as well about your like when I'm connecting with, let's say, your twin flames or soulmates, like you have that fiery essence, even your appearance, at least the way that they perceive you, and a lot of like experienced energy. Even if you aren't fully, let's say, if you don't feel fully experienced because you didn't have a lot of sex in your life yet, you know, that might be the case, but still in your soul, in your essence, you know, they are saying that you are this fire priestess, you know, this priestess or priest of fire and sex. So you already have so much of that wisdom and that confidence, even if you've not tapped into yet. And that's very exciting for other people as well when they interact with you, because they can sense this energy and they go like, ooh, this is hot, literally, because there's so much fire. So again, there's a firecracker here, right? A lot of that. And also like that independent kind of energy. So you might be very into the alchemies of Horus, which are sex magic, working with yourself. And maybe you are already very into your own sexuality, you know, it's like you know what you want and what you like, and you know how to please yourself. So that's another thing that your partners find very attractive about you. And also like that kind of energy that you are able to communicate that, if not into words, into gestures, you know. That's what I'm getting here as well from you. But anyways, so there is this kind of adventure kind of energy in you as well, you know, that you bring with that fire. You bring new things, you bring that newness and that excitement for yourself and for others. And that might be something that you look into your relationships as well, right? Like I like to have that kind of, you know, moving energy, right? Maybe stagnation just gets you bored, and maybe I'm getting, for some of you, it's even being hard for you to maintain a partner because you get bored with their energy, you get bored with having sex with them. You know, what I'm hearing is that with your divine counterparts, that doesn't happen. It's always new because they meet every need you have, they meet every expectation, they meet everything, and they just face you back with that passion, you know, with that excitement, and they also balance some things out for you. I feel like that message was needed for some of you, you know. But maybe that's not the case. Again, maybe you are just very good in knowing your own needs and knowing your own um, the things that you like, that you don't really entertain having sex with a lot of people because, you know, that just gets boring too. But anyways, take it as you will. Whatever here is just fine. And also I feel like this sense of confidence with sexuality, you know, maybe not in other cases, maybe not in other aspects of your life, or maybe you are very confident, but I feel like in the act of sex, you're gonna be that person that's gonna be on top of everything. If you know what I mean, you know. Or maybe that's something that you like to do. It might be also the contrary I'm hearing. It's like that energy of being total in control or being controlled. So there are like this energy of, we'll say, extremes in a way. Maybe that's something that excites you and excites your partners about you, that you're not scared to just go for it, you know, go for whatever might be not as um, traditional, is what I'm hearing, you know. Maybe it's something it's untapped for you. You haven't tapped into this energy ever, but I'm just reading again. I'm reading a lot of people, so some things might resonate stronger than others, but I'm getting this energy as well from this group, is that, you know, all of what I just mentioned. But anyways, and I also feel like, again, it's like that restlessness, that wanting things to change, is that you like things to be exciting and to be different every time, you know. So maybe you are the kind of person that, regarding sex, you just don't want to have the same kind of sex and the same positions every time, you know. It's like you want to try some different things, you want things to be exciting. And I feel like you meet that in your divine partner, you know. They are the same way. They will want to do some different things. They will want to, you know, excite you, or what is the word, turn you on with those new things, you know. And they're going to be very open-minded. I don't know why, but I feel like you needed to be reassured about this, because it might be something that, as it's not so non-traditional, you might have felt like, ooh, is there something wrong with me, you know, because I want things to be always moving and always, maybe it's even something other partners told you, you know. It's like nothing is ever good enough for you, you know. That's a message that I'm getting. So just know that it's your imprint, it's your profile, and that's fine, it's good, you know, it's not bad. So yeah, I'm getting this message that maybe you needed to hear as well. It's fine, you are perfect as you are, and your divine counterparts is going to meet all of those needs, you know. So I feel with this, all this fiery energy, that you also want to have some ideas, you know, because there's a lot of that kind of witty energy, right? But you want to be wowed as well with the new things, you know, in bed and in your relationships in general, right? And the ways that you create with your sexual energy, it might be very non-traditional. You know, you might have very non-traditional experiences as well with your divine partner, you know, which I would say, like, for example, astral sex and some very deep and profound experiences that might not make sense for a lot of people. And that maybe you even feel like not sharing a lot of that, but know that so many people go through the same thing. And I feel like with that, with this energy that you have sexual encounters maybe in the astral, you've grown a lot of experience with that. Again, even if you haven't had lots of partners, because of that, you have that experience, and other people can feel that, and that experience comes across as confidence, right? So whenever it is that your partners are seeing you or interacting with you in any way at all, they can feel that sense of um, like self-assurance, right? It's like, I've got this, I know this, and I'm good at it. You know, feel like that's the energy. Or even if you are not aware of that, they are thinking that about you. It's like, ooh, this person is good in that. You know, because of that, you know, the constant excitement that you bring is what your partners are saying, your divine partners. You know, it's like you are always bringing something exciting and new and adventurous, and that's just so awesome. And it's like you are this goddess of fire and this god of fire, right? That is very, very exciting and very very smart in a way, as well as what they're saying, right? Like, you're not only, because I feel like maybe if you had only this kind of fire, you would be very impulsive. But I feel like you are also very smart in the way that you interact with other people, in the way that you interact about sex, or you talk about sex. So you might even be someone that if you talk about sex with other people, they're gonna be turned on just because you talk with such authority about that. It's like, yeah, I know my stuff, even though you might not be feeling fully confident, you come across as that for other people when they think it's very attractive about you. And also, there is this energy as well that using humor to spice things up in a way, right? So maybe just maybe it's even something that you want to do, but you will say that maybe it's very non-traditional and you don't know how the person is going, to accept it or not, or how they're going to take it, and you use humor because then you know that if they just laugh it out, you're going to be like, okay, so that's not going to happen, so that's okay. Or maybe you just like to use humor in bed. I feel like this relates a lot with the other reading, by the way. If you haven't watched it, the reading about your partner's sexual energy. But anyways, so I get that, like, that sense of humor is very important and very seductive as well. I feel like you have that sense of humor, and that might be one of the strongest suits you feel that you have up your sleeve to connect with people, to seduce them. And people find that attractive about you, and your divine counterparts thinks that it's very, very, very hot. So, but anyways, in the whole sexual environment, we say, and in love making, you might be someone that likes to use humor, because again, it balances things out very well with that wanting to take different approaches, or to do something different and non-traditional, or to just be adventurous. It's very important to have that sense of humor. So that might be even something that you really look out for when you are connecting with someone as a partner, right? So it's like that person needs to have like an open mind, and they need to have a sense of humor, because some of those things we're going to try, they're not going to work out. And you are okay with it, I feel like, right? It's like, okay, we're going to try this position, and it's going to be a disaster, so we're going to laugh it out and try something else, right? But that's okay, because you just want to do. And I also feel like you might be the one that is always taking charge. Maybe not at first, maybe you need to feel a little safe with your environment, with this person, but I feel like you are the one that just goes and does it. So now you take action. And that's another thing that people find attractive about you, that taking action, right? And just, going for it because you can. That's something else that is very attractive about you. Let me see if I see anything else. I feel like, again, you might be very selective with your partners, even though you have all of this fire energy and the yes, I'm gonna go and do it, I'm gonna do them. There is like, okay, but I have this wisdom, I have this knowledge, and I'm gonna use the realistic approach here and not just go for it. And that might be something that your divine partner has to counteract you. It's like, not, don't be too much in your head, and let's just go do it, and then they're gonna ignite your fire. They're gonna, the word again is like, I'm gonna give you more wood to empower your fire. So take that as you will. Okay, so let's see. The next question is a message. No. Is what you offer your divine counterpart or your partners with sacred sexuality. What is the energy that you bring to the table? And it is abundance. That is amazing. So you make the person feel abundant. You make them feel like they can have anything because they are there with you. You make them feel very good about themselves and very good about their own life choices. Very good about how they are experiencing their lives in general. And there's an 11 energy here as well. So they feel grateful and lucky and abundant because they are with you in any situation at all, but most importantly in sex, of course. They feel like, okay, I just hit the jackpot here. Is that the way you say it? It's like, I just won the lottery with this person. So they really want you to see that about yourself as well. And again, all of this energy you can bring in even more and empower that even more for yourself with sacred sexuality. So now we're gonna get a message from your higher self. Ooh, guess we got it. So we have Yoni and Lingam. Honor your divine feminine and divine masculine. Connect with your polarities. Accept yourself. So this talks about accepting the polarity of Earth and enjoying it and using it in your favor. Heart portal. There is a portal of unconditional love within your human vessel. Let your heart flow with all emotions. So this is telling you to bring in your awareness to your emotions and to the power that you hold in your heart. And a sacral portal. Oh, that's beautiful. Sex magic opens portals to all realms of creation. Empower your sacral chakra. And that's really nice because in the month of January on Patreon 2021, we talked about opening portals with sexual energy, you know, and how to do it and why to do it and, you know, why you are all and how you are always doing it. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out in the link below because you can get a link for that class in our Patreon. So that's very interesting. And lastly, I'm gonna pick out for some from this thingy that I created here, some songs for you to connect with your sexual energy, to connect with your divine partner, to, you know, get in the mood, whatever it is that resonates with you. Okay, 1+1 by Beyonce. If I got nothing. Okay. Sexy Canine by Ray J. One Woman Man or One Woman Woman or One Man Woman. Whatever it works for you. And I got you the Jessie J version, okay? Again, fiery. You are a firecracker. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know how these resonated for you. Comment down below how this all worked out for you. And make sure to leave a thumbs up and to subscribe so you don't miss any of the other videos. And we love to hear your suggestions, so leave them in the comments as well. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.